meet Mr. Blue Boy. He is an F1B petite Bernedoodle, dinky thing, from Harriet and Theodore's litter. He's 7 weeks old today, and he weighs 6 pounds, 6 ounces. So I'm expecting his adult weight to be around 30 pounds when he is fully mature, which will be around a year old. He has really, yeah, that sounds good. Very light, wavy hair, you can see on his coat. And so I expect that it will just become just a little bit more wavy when he matures and gets his adult coat. So it will be one of those that will be groomed about every 8 to 10 weeks with weekly brushing to be able to keep those mats out. His eyes are both blue with some hazel flecks in them. He's the only one of our puppies that has full, both of his eyes blue. Some of them have just a little bit of color, but usually only in one eye. This little guy is one of the most outgoing in the litter. Yeah, he's very confident. He's very busy. He likes to just be involved in everything, which means he does have a little tendency to get distracted sometimes when I'm working with him. And then because he's so curious about everything and he just likes to explore. So that could be something that, as you work with him and he matures, he will start to grow out of that a little bit. But for right now, I have to try to make sure that we don't have any distractions so that he can focus on doing the work that we're doing. So for instance, when I work on the box game with him, he kind of pays attention and he'll keep coming back to me, but then if he doesn't get it right away, then he's off exploring and checking out something else, which is okay because everything we do is at the puppy's level and basically when they're ready for it. So his color is, he has a white base, and then he's got patches of a really light tan, sometimes a little bit of silver merling. So you can see across his back, he's got a little bit of black in it too. He does have the white tip tail. And then he's got a white muzzle and a white glaze. So he's pretty symmetrical with the markings around his eyes. And as far as this boy and his future home, he just loves people. He loves other animals, so he would do great in most homes. But I do think because of how distracted he gets with everything and the fact that his energy level sometimes can be a little bit high, he would do best in a home with children over 5 years old, just because I think he would do a lot of jumping up on them and getting their toys, and it would be a little bit harder to train him at first because he does get so distracted with everything, and we know our littles can be distracting because they're so cute, and I think he would think that as well. He did really great on his physical at the vet, so everything was normal, negative for all parasites. We got a little scuffle going on down here. And the only thing that we noticed when they were taking his stool samples, there was a little bit of blood in his stool. So we've been watching for that, and that's not unusual when puppies get a little bit stressed for that to happen, and going to the vet can be a little stressful. And so I've been watching and haven't noticed that. We're just monitoring to make sure that there's not any complication there. And I think that's it, huh? That's our Mr. Blue Boy with the blue eyes.